Good afternoon. Here's your Beltane tarot spread and crystal energy. Beltane actually falls astrologically this year on May 5th, but most people are celebrating it today. And really it's more than just a day. It's the energy of the whole season that we're ushering in. So whenever we feel like the earth has begun to bloom around us, whenever we're feeling that fire underneath us, our creative energy surging, that awakening energy, that's Beltane season. So even though it's a little bit chilly, perhaps you can wait and celebrate when it's warmer for you, whenever you feel like it has that Beltane energy. It is one of those in between times where we are still going from that cold energy and everything's dead, and then it feels like the next day it suddenly is very warmer. All the trees and the flowers have bloomed. Everything kind of happens overnight sometimes, and that's that quick, fiery Beltane energy. We're officially moving into the lighter months, the lighter half of the wheel of the year on Beltane, and we're emerging. This Scorpio full moon that we went through kind of set the stage. This kind of started to usher it in. Beltane's all about fairies, sexy energy, fire, running naked around a maypole. Whatever you'd like to do, it's your time to do it. Dancing in front of the fire. The symbolism of the maypole is all about that fertility of the season, celebrating things that are coming to bloom with flowers and merriment and the honey and the bees and how they pollinate and fertilize the plants. Beltane's about the masculine and feminine energy coming together, the gods and the goddesses. Transforming things in your life, moving it into Beltane, and then what are you fertilizing? What are you putting into the fire to expand it and make bigger? What seeds are you planting? What's growing in your life right now? What do you want to focus on growing? Beltane is that time of the bright fire, the gateway into summer with the heightened energies and activities, longer days and smoldering nights. So we're awakening our youth. We're going into the realm of the lovers. We make space in our hearts and our minds and our bodies to remember those times, remember what was forgotten behind, what was burned behind, what was freed, what was blooming, what hopes and dreams we had, and open up all that fires you up. This is that invitation to let that fire activate those things that have been smoldering inside you for a long time, and then activate those healing powers of this new life that's surging through you in the most glorious ways. Re-energize, reawaken, remember. Open your eyes to the blooming and the blossoming of the earth. Open your ears to the birds and the bees. Now's the time for you and your sexual energy, your alchemy, the time for healing, the time for discovering, transforming, and awakening, and being grateful for all that's around us. And then making those connections again. Making those connections with your hopes and your dreams, your longings, your desires, your power, your strength. Turning it into pure gold, alchemizing, getting into that soul flame in your heart, getting into the vitality of youth, the fullness of life, getting re-enchanted with everything about your true self, your essential self, your wholeness, and as you're shining with this in this Beltane's bright fire, the light is growing within you. It's nurturing growth. It's warming Mother Earth, and it's joining with others in this deep celebration and all throughout nature, and shine like that bright fire soul. It's such beautiful energy. So I pulled out some crystals before we get into the spread. These crystals are crystals that I would say go very nicely with the energies of Beltane. We have this beautiful Carnelian Heart. And Carnelian it gives you that sacred boost of energy that pushes you to get those things done, to create what needs to become, to move forward along this path as Beltane begins. These fiery Carnelian hearts are, they're full of life and vibrancy. If you're working on anything with your partner, enhancing and balancing your sacral chakra, working on creation, procreation, any sexual energies, this is your stone to work with. That creativity, that passion, that confidence and courage, hold this element of fire in your hands, you know. This is the stone of fire. It is invoking that passion, that sexuality, that sparking of creativity, opening doors, manifesting, and following through on those plans and desires. And then we have some citrine. And citrine increases your creativity. This activates your intuition as well, and it helps you to manifest that abundance, that wealth, that prosperity as we go into summer. This encourages, again, that sharing, that celebration energy. Citrine promotes happiness and joy and lights you up, increases your self-esteem and your confidence, and gives you that positivity. Let's see, what else do we have? We have this Shiva Lingam stone. This is really cool. Shiva Lingam is another stone that is perfect for Beltane. They're often used in the Hindu tradition. Shamans use them as well. They symbolize Shiva and Kali. So in other words, the divine male and female energy that gives birth to all of creation. It's this combination of these two stones that are complementary opposites. They encompass balance and the oneness of the universe. And these stones stimulate your vitality, your prana, your fertility, your vigor for life. And it is also used to stimulate kundalini and sensual energies as well, awakening that intuition and such. And then we have this beautiful golden sheen tiger's eye. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love how it catches the light there. Tiger's eye carries a great energy of power and strength. It gives you stability, a steady heart, helps you in building your courage and your trust and your confidence in yourself. And this has more energy for Beltane. That's a renewal of energy, power for your sacral and solar plexus chakras. It brings grounding and it activates focus and drive. And it brings forth that beautiful confidence from the spirit, making you like a magnet for compassion and courage to others too. And it's combining that elements of the sun and the earth. So that is a great channel for you to use for illumination spiritually as well. And this helps you to notice and grow in good fortune, and increase in positive financial flow and abundance, great opportunities. And it's just a powerful stone of independence and conquering your goals, lighting that fire underneath you. And what else do we have? Oh, the golden Rutile quartz, also called Venus hairs. And that's in that pyramid shape as well, that point, to give it a little extra power. So this stone energizes the higher mind. It's very powerful within all the heart chakras. It helps you with your heart chakra. There's a lot of Venus energy, of course. This helps you receive spiritual knowledge and guidance. And they're very beneficial to manifest what you desire into your life. This crystal can enhance your creativity and brings a joyful vibration all through your body. This crystal helps you to move your life forward and more quickly in that desired direction, a little more fire energy. It has a powerful action to aid in your manifestation work. And, you know, you can use this to manifest abundance, prosperity in all levels of your life, in love, in career. You know, you'll be aided to bring all the good things that you desire into your life and have them around you. And then we have this giant chunk of honey calcite, which I posted about earlier this week. And honey calcite has to do with that beautiful connection with bee energy, which is a big thing about the energies of Beltane, the bee and the pollen, and you know, give us that extra energy and so we can happily connect and work at our tasks and leave sweetness behind us. You know, this is an emblem of abundance, persistence, industry, communication, teamwork. You know, the bees give you energy in your life, and it's very helpful when you're working with solar magic too, as we usher in this summer season. And then honey calcite helps you to get organized and be productive, and gives you that energy, because this fertile time for you, you want to take advantage of it to manifest and create. And then sharing that with others, and accomplishing what needs to be done in the community, and building that joy, increasing that joy, getting that motivation. Honey calcite energy helps you to be creative, to get things moving in the right direction, and manifest your heart's desire again. And this is also a beautiful stone to get into that power of gardening, which a lot of people are doing this weekend as well. And this crystal is it helps you stay focused on that intention, and provide sweet outcomes for anything that you're working towards. So I think that's all of the crystals. And I have a little piece of cinnamon there as well. Give a little spice, a little passion. And I have some beautiful sunflowers and daisies and chamomile. A lot of that summer sun energy in those flowers. And then I also have my little bleeding heart flowers over here that are blooming right now in my garden. And they are the shape of little hearts. So got to have that Venus magic here. Okay, so let's get started. I did a spread specifically for Beltane, and we have 5 cards. The top 3 cards are messages for Beltane, and then the bottom 2 cards is a message from the god and goddess. So the first card, the first card asks, what do we need to release and allow to turn into ash? So that's probably a good place to start. These energies of the bonfires, the fire is cleansing, and as we cleanse away, we get more energy to rebuild from those ashes that are left after this beautiful cleansing fire. So we got the King of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful, because look at those flames just spewing forth from him. That's absolutely gorgeous. And to me, that says what we need to leave behind is, there's these flames of fire burning out from the drums, is, that's his confident energy and his strong willpower. He's a natural born leader and a creative visionary. So I think what we're leaving behind is this uninspired direction, this reluctance to step into your King of Wands magic, to step into that power within you, that confidence, that creativity, that ability to play the tune of your own drum and move forward and follow that music wherever it may lead you. Tap into that creativity. Leave behind those feelings where, you weren't assertive enough. You needed to tap into your creativity and your heart and your compassion more. And perhaps you were doubting that in yourself. So this is telling you to leave behind those moments, and if you find yourself getting tripped up by the minutia of every day, ask for help, map out the bigger picture. Invite others to see what you see. You may not perceive your own blind spots because maybe you were a little bit too ambitious in the wrong direction. Maybe you were a little arrogant. Maybe you needed to work out the kinks before you charged ahead. So now it's saying, you're a charismatic person. You have this obsession with life. You dance into that fire energy, and you allow it to push you to epic success. Step into this. You are not stepping into your true self. Your true self is soul inspired. Unleash that you that wants to dance to the tune of your own drum. Maybe it's a little offbeat, but that's what's inside of you. Be unapologetic in your pursuit of the great things in life. Go out there and get wild and move forward, and stop becoming stagnant. You know, the King of Wands is typically seen with salamanders, and salamanders cannot be burned. So perhaps there was a time in your life where you put yourself out there, you charged ahead, and it didn't work out the way you planned. You got hurt. Maybe those flames burned you. That fire was a little too hot. But you learned from those lessons. You learned from those mistakes. You learned about who you are. And if you're following your heart and your passions, you know, who cares what other people think? Who cares what they think? Stand tall, stand proud, step into those flames, you know, walk through that fire. You've earned it. You know, you are the phoenix rising from the ashes. That is what Beltane is all about. You know, you've come through this time where you doubted yourself and you questioned yourself and you stagnated in those energies. And now is your time to rise beautifully within those flames and let everyone see it. Let it be a huge bonfire, you know, and just explode with your passion and creativity. That's beautiful. So yeah, leave that time behind where you dim that light, my friends. Step into your full, true King and Queen of Wands energy. Because remember, these energies are, you know, they are gender fluid. It's just following your passion and your pursuits. Okay. The middle card that we have here, that's our next card. And that is, you know, that's our sensuality, our fertility. And you know, I asked the universe and the gods and the goddesses and the Beltane fires how we can delve deeper into that sensuality, how we can delve deeper into that creativity inside of us, that Kundalini awakening energies to create what we desire, to manifest and create these beautiful things around us. And this card of strength is absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, this is, you know, that she's with this big lion, and, you know, she looks a little bit smaller and weaker than the lion, but she's very calm and she's very confident in her ability to keep this lion under control. So this stands for, you know, you delving into that inner passion and those desires that you know, you don't want to tame them too much. You want to get them under control, but make sure that, you know, that you tap into that compassion energy. You tap into that true confidence inside of you and know that you have the strength to accomplish anything. So this is saying to shine in the face of anything that comes at you, to have this fierce serenity, to exert your influence for the greater good. This card is telling you to bring that compassion and take them out into the world. You know, share this gift that you have of love and creativity and confidence, and, you know, allow it to bring you towards your desires without being forceful. So this card is telling you to not force it upon anyone, but to be mindfully aware, you know, stand strong in your beliefs and your desires, remain steady, always bring that heart, that purity of heart, and that's going to be your light from this Beltane fire. You know, that's your light of strength and inspiration to shine for everyone around you. So I think as far as if this is speaking of sensuality and creativity, I think it's asking you to be more confident, to step into yourself and you know, get that solar plexus chakra awakened and love yourself for who you are and be who you are. Again, with that energy of the King of Wands, it's saying unashamed of however you want to express yourself in the world, do that. Let your light shine. Let it shine brightly. Let it inspire others with this beautiful Beltane fire and passion. And be emboldened and be courageous. And whether that's in creative pursuits or in the bedroom or in your spiritual pursuits. Step into who you are and don't be afraid of that. Hold that confidence and allow it to inspire you and allow it to inspire others and allow it to shine a light on the truth of who you are and what your purpose really is here. That's absolutely gorgeous. And this summer, this card is the card of Leo, and it's saying, be a star. Be who you are. Share that love with people. Celebrate that. And, tame any of those doubts that you have inside of you, any of those fears about stepping into your truth and stepping into that confident energy, any of those anxieties that are holding you back. Allow those those flames of Beltane to just ignite this new fire within you. Beltane's about new beginnings too. This is a new you. This is, again, with that King of Wands, like you've risen from the ashes. You are the phoenix now. Like, let everybody see those glorious bright wings. Let them see that fire within you and let that light shine out. And people are drawn to that, and they'll see that compassion coming through you. They'll see that heart coming through you. And, it's absolutely beautiful energy that you can embrace and tap into right now. And it will help you with anything creative and anything, any fertility, because, if you have that strength within you, you will protect whatever it is that you're trying to nurture and grow and manifest. You will protect it with the strength of the mother lion. So, let it be out there and live and dance in that fire and dance with those flames. And, don't be too protective, allow it to step into its own a little bit too. Find that beautiful balance. All right, 4 of Cups. This card is our message, as the days grow longer, as we approach summer, how can we tap into that medicine of the sun to reawaken passions that perhaps we've let go of? And that's that 4 of Cups. That's perfectly telling us, like, these are, there's some, perhaps you've taken some time to yourself, perhaps you're focused upon the things that you've lost, the rain, heavy thoughts, preoccupied with those thoughts. And there's this beautiful little duck that's offering her an umbrella and it wants to protect her from getting wet. And these are like, that umbrella has these different colors that symbolize the different perspectives and attitudes that you can choose to adapt, to change a situation. So this card is saying, we need to stop retreating. We need to stop withdrawing. We need to stop being passive in those areas that, we need to tap into this solar energy. We need to tap into the strength card. We need to tap into our confidence. The 4 of Cups is, sometimes there's those opportunities that are right in front of you that you are not able to see. There's these opportunities for abundance and growth and energy and beauty in this, fullness and richness of this summer that's approaching. And this is asking you to, change your feelings about things, be open to extraordinary opportunities and remarkable things coming. And it's just shifting that energy just to see something in a new light. Instead of focusing on what we don't have, focus on what we do. Be grateful. Be grateful for the abundance that you already have around you. So, in order to manifest more abundance during these fires of Beltane and to receive what we would like, we need to be grateful for what we have right now. And, this is your gentle nudge to practice that gratitude, to stop worrying and complaining and just go beyond your peripheral vision. You know, allow yourself to see that perhaps the grass is not always greener on the other side. Perhaps the grass is greenest where you water it. And that's what this card is asking you to do. And as you water this grass, as you tend to this grass, as you nurture it, you'll see it just become so lush and so full as we approach this summer energy. So tap into that solar energy, tap into it to be able to shine the light on the things that you value and the things that are important, and your own inner strength and confidence to be able to see things from a more positive and a more rich and fulfilling and abundant perspective. And, be able to see those opportunities that are right in front of you, or they're coming for you if you step into that King of Wands energy. If you allow yourself to step into your strength and step into your King of Wands and go forward, you'll see that those cups that you lost in the past, those things that are weighing heavily on you now, they'll be so far behind you in the distance that you will not even look back anymore. You won't even worry, because you'll have these other cups. You'll have these other ways of filling your cups. You'll have taken your power back and your strength back to know that you can fill your own cups. You can follow your dreams and your hopes and create them yourself with this beautiful fire energy and the sun and these new opportunities for new abundance, new beginnings, new possibilities, new connections, new people that you meet along the way that perhaps want to help you right now. Even there could be somebody right now that wants to offer you a message, a gift of hope or encouragement, and you just need to look up and feel that glorious sun upon your face and allow it to re-enlighten you and re-energize and reawaken you back to the magic again. That's beautiful. Okay, so our last two cards we have from the God and Goddess messages, and we have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups, and that is absolutely beautiful. This Ten of Wands here is she's in this green meadow, and look at all of those beautiful tulips. So this is perfect, as the tulips are just blooming now, and we're a little bit towards the end of their full bloom, but there's still a few out there. So she's got these mountains of flowers on her back, which are absolutely gorgeous. But we can't forget that, these in the typical Rider-Waite, they are a big, heavy bag of big wands, big sticks. So, it's a load that she has to carry. She's weighed down by this. And she's not able to enjoy all the beauty of the flowers around her, She's, there's more flowers that she has to pick, which could add even more to her burdens. And it's telling you that perhaps you've taken on too much and you're not able to see the beauty around you. You're overloaded, you're feeling oppressed, you're these responsibilities. And the God and Goddesses are telling you to set your boundaries. You deserve freedom. This Beltane, these fires are cleansing and enriching, and they want you to step into that King of Wands, to step into your strength and to free yourself from all of these burdens, and to see the beauty that is around you, again, with that energy of abundance and gratitude, and stepping fully into that, stepping fully into the season where, you're blossoming, you're growing, and, perhaps you're going to find yourself more successful and able to keep going if you start prioritizing these things, and perhaps, like I said, maybe there's someone here that needs to help you, and perhaps you can ask for help. Perhaps you can, stand up for yourself, step into that strength energy, stand up for yourself, and, Can't you just take a break? Can't you just prioritize? Maybe, you know, drop the non-essentials and anything that's weighing you down. So again, with this cleansing fire, rise from the phoenix rise from those ashes of the things that are painful, those things that burdened you, those thoughts, those negative habits, those memories, those, just that any excess weight or baggage, any patterns, anything that's material, spiritual, literal, energetic, you know, release that and enjoy these beautiful steps towards the finish line. Release your burdens into the ethers, and the universe will help you tend to the things that are really important, and then you can focus your attention back on all of that beauty that is within you and around you, and you're not allowing your true self to shine because, like I said with that strength card, perhaps she's sometimes, too overprotective of those beautiful things that you're nurturing. You're too overprotective of those around you, and you've taken on their burdens for them, and this is prohibiting you from stepping into your own blossoming, your own bouquet, your own beauty, your passions. You can't, you don't have room in your energetic space to be able to grow those things and to see that beauty and that abundance, because you're weighed down, you're clouded, you're tired, you're drained, and those burdens are not yours to carry. You can hold space, and you can love, and you can prioritize and delegate and ask for help for all of those around you and all of those things that you've been taking on their burdens for them, and you need to set them free, and then you can step into your freedom. That is the real message. Your freedom to be you, to grow, to thrive, to flourish, and release those burdens that are no longer necessary to be able to get to that place of freedom, to get to that beautiful blossoming in all of the colors of those flowers. There's so many things that you're dreaming about, and these burdens are holding you back from chasing after those beautiful dreams in that beautiful meadow, and nurturing that green grass, and that is your creation, your magic, your desire, your hopes, and your dreams. Separate yourself from, trying to help others fulfill their dreams. That is not your responsibility. You need to follow your own fire, dance to the tune of your own drum. And then as you shine in your truth and you do that for yourself, you can be an inspiration for them to do the same. You can be an example and a light and a hope and encouragement for them by doing that, and by, allowing them to go on their own journey towards freedom. And Ace of Cups. Oh, this is beautiful too, with those yellow butterflies and that yellow energy of confidence and light. And that's absolutely beautiful. And the butterflies are transformation too. So that goes nicely with these fires of Beltane and the Phoenix energies, transforming those things that held you back, those things that no longer serve you, into this beautiful, light, airy, free energy. That's again that message with the freedom and from transformation and releasing things that you no longer need. And that's just so beautiful to see here. It's just this is giving you a sign that there's these new connections, these new passion energies, new romances, new friendships, seeds of love and hope and newfound emotions, heart awakenings. I mean, this is gorgeous messages from the god and goddesses for Beltane. And so many positive outcomes, bliss, creative energies, self-love, opening up to the possibilities of love, transforming those pains of the past and those fears and those anxieties and all of this where you let that light be dimmed, and opening up that heart again, you know and this is, vibrancy and this new type of connection and deep feelings of love and friendship. This is powerful magic here. This is expansive, optimistic, radiant energy. And, your heart's going to send these butterflies out into the world. It's just, they're just exploding out of this cup, this beautiful yellow energy, this beautiful airy freedom. And, your capacity for love is expanding. So again, make sure you're not repressing your ability to connect with others. Make sure you're not being like overly protective of that heart. And mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Perhaps there's some forgiveness, and this is a beautiful time for healing, for healing that heart and accepting yourself and allowing it to be ready to expand again. These things are emerging. They're opening up, and these beautiful, we've been in this chrysalis energy for a while now. And this, to me, the gods and goddesses are telling us that we're emerging out of this chrysalis now. We're getting our wings. That painful kind of liminal in-between time is over. We're stepping into the summer energy. And, we're going to finally see, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. And we're going to see our beautiful wings. And, these butterflies are a symbol of our affections, our love, and wanting to share that with the world, and this is very intimate. This is very, it's you're stepping into your true self, and you're allowing that to be seen. You're showing all of your colors. You're showing your beautiful wings. You're showing your transformation. And sometimes this transformation isn't always seen. Sometimes those butterflies just kind of fly off unnoticed. They're so quick if you're not looking. Sometimes it's a private transformation. It's a private heart healing. But, it can be in your subconscious. You're maybe perhaps you're trusting in your intuition more, because the Ace of Cups is about your intuitive sense. And that's obviously something that isn't visible, but it can shine. It can shine a light. It can be illuminating for you and others. And it can kind of create a little bit of a mirror. It kind of reflects that out. If your intuition is being opened, it can really affect the life of those around you as well. And perhaps you're opening up into maybe a gift where that intuition is somehow useful, and it's part of your spiritual path and your journey. And to me, this could also say that these are your soul tribe. These are your connections that you're making, and you're all flying together in that beautiful energy of love and compassion and healing and that fiery energy of creativity and truth and spreading that out into the world this summer. That's absolutely beautiful as well. So these are lovely messages from the god and goddess. And I feel like this is absolutely perfect for what we need to tap into for Beltane. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope it provided you with some beautiful passion and inspiration and creative energy to go forward and to dance in the fires and to dance around that beautiful maypole and embrace all the magic of this beautiful season. Blessed be.